Well, this is your main event for the Sencal Pro Heavyweight Championship, and it's gonna get snug. Masada finds himself with a hell of an opportunity to walk away heavyweight champion. He's not just blood and guts, not at all. If you go in there thinking that you are going to out-wrestle Masada, you are going to be sorely mistaken. Masada can go with the best of them, as we saw with the beautiful ankle pick right there, and Sledge immediately finds himself down on the canvas. Indeed he has, but Sledge, though, oftentimes finds himself the bigger, stronger in a match. And not the case, though. I think Masada, a little bit taller, a little bit heavier, and I think a little bit more powerful than the Metalhead Maniac. Oh, worldwide. He is not afraid of pain. In fact, quite the opposite. Embraces it every chance he gets. Feeds off of it almost. I have to say, though, this is not how I anticipated the start of this match. I was thinking these two were just going to start by beating the crap out of each other, and instead we're actually seeing a chain wrestling match. Exactly. I'm not sure that's the case, though. I think with a competitor like Masada, it doesn't need to be personal. When you get in the ring, it's personal when it comes to who wins and who loses. Just by standing across from Masada, Sledge is trying to take money out of his pocket, and that alone is enough to make it personal. Just existing across from me in a competitive environment is enough. And here we go. We saw this during his entrance, and I don't know if that's an intimidation tactic or what, but I would be even more wary of Masada if he had a weapon in his hand. Well, I'm sure it is. I mean, I don't have it on my format that this is a no-holds-barred or a no-disqualification match. This is a straight-up singles match. Traditional rules apply, but as you said, it's up to the referee's discretion to decide what they're going to let slide and what they're going to be a little bit more harsh on. I agree, and I'm sure there would be some severe consequences for a referee that was a little too stingy on perhaps some bending of the rules in this contest. Oh, without question, Sledge has absolutely gotten himself in phenomenal shape. He used to be, God, I think around, if not over 300 pounds. He's weighing in tonight at just around 240. He's never looked better. I may have coached him, motivated him a little bit, but I'm very proud to see the progress that he's made, but it doesn't mean a damn thing if he can't translate it into a win each and every time he steps into that ring. And this crowd is chanting for a fight. You may want to be a little bit careful about what you wish for. And look at the look on Sledge's face. Goes in for the headlock. Oh, yeah. Well, again, Sledge usually finds himself the bigger, stronger of the two, but when all else fails, go back to wrestling. What are we watching right now? Beautiful exchange of drags, and this crowd was first chanting for them to fight, and now politely applauding the counters and counter-counters in that exchange. Well, I think Masada may have been anticipating a more headstrong game from Sledge. I think Masada thought Sledge was going to come at him full force with strikes and with just sheer power moves, and maybe he anticipated incorrectly, because this has been far more of a wrestling match than it has a fight. But look, Masada, yeah. Masada wants to take this match into his element. And I think the fight just started to break out.
Bring it back inside. Let's go. Listen up. 4, 2. Back inside now. Let's go. 3.
Sledge looks like he's going for that big kick. Masada catches it. Oh! Sledge face first on the side of the ring apron. Right, you want to get the crowd behind you? That's great, but the time it takes to do it may not be worth it. Masada breaks the count. Oh my God, they are headed out into the crowd.
Joe needs back inside. Inside, guys, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, gather around the action if you like, but keep your distance. This could get ugly in a hurry.
A quick little PSA for the crowd at ringside. I'm sure you appreciate that. Last thing you want is a fan getting caught in the middle of these two monsters. Yeah. Wiggles is letting this go. Going for a suplex on the outside. Double axe right to the kidneys. Y'all better get out of the way if he says move. It's a chair shot right to the head. It is just carnage out here at ringside. And now the chairs are coming into the ring again. Not just one, not two, but 3, 4, 5, 6. No way. Masada's saying throw him in. Yeah. And Sledge is angry. Sledge and Masada now, each with a chair. They are chair fighting in the center of the ring. And Sledge getting the better of that exchange and just pummeling Masada with that chair right to the skull. Into the cover, there's 1, 2, and only 2. And things are happening right now. Although I gotta be honest, this has not gone nearly as bad as it could have. I think both of these two competitors understand what's at stake with the SenCal Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship and are staying enough within the rules to keep this match going. Masada now with Sledge, with that chair. Sledge off the ropes, ducks the chair swipe. German suplex, and Masada landed neck first on the back of that chair. Scary power behind that. I don't see any blood on the canvas. He may have tweaked his wrist or something, but he didn't tweak it enough that he couldn't throw the near 300-pounder. Into the cover. 1, 2, and now only 2. And Sledge can't believe it. This crowd getting behind Sledge. Comes in with an elbow. Getting this crowd behind him once again. What's he thinking about here? Creating some separation, ahead of steam. Somersault senton, but Masada gets the knees up. And that could have cracked a rib or worse. God. Wiggles is up to 6. I don't think this will end in a DQ, but it'd be a shame if it ended in a double count out. But Masada is up. Sledge up to a knee. And now Masada looking at Sledge. Sledge looking at Masada. They're just going back and forth. Yeah. Might be trying to get in the head of Masada a little bit and just saying anything you can dish out, I can take it, and then some. Look at this slugfest back and forth. And a headbutt puts a stop to that real quick. Yeah. Years of scars and calcification. And he's right back up, answers with a headbutt of his own. European uppercut. Chop. I gotta say, I think Masada's getting the better of this one. They're just exchanging blows left and right. There's almost nothing left, like they're almost using each other to stand up. Discus forearm, and down goes Masada. Another huge headbutt. 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, and still SunCal Pro Heavyweight Champion.